Welcome back, guys. Like I said, I gotta give everybody a chance, so I'm sending out invites. And I try to give everybody a couple minutes to get in here, and then we'll get the show on the road. If you do get an invite and you're in here, that's just because I can't see at the moment while I'm doing it. 13 of you. Do appreciate everyone hopping in this one. Hopefully we have a good one. Tom. We want to throw in it? Yeah. I like it. I like it, JJ. I didn't see the Ford man come in. Is he in here? I think I already invited him, but just in case, we need... Well, appreciate that follow. I think that's it. Well, let me just make sure I did this. I know you guys are like, come on, man, just get the ripping. Mike's in here. I almost sent him another one. I'm pretty sure I seen him come in. JS is in here. Is liking it. Yeah, there's Mike. All right, fellas. Like I said, I appreciate everyone that hopped in this one. And let's start the movie. Good luck, good luck. I don't know much about these, so be a little patient with me on the Zenith. I haven't ripped any of this yet. Empty box. Mayfield. A to Z, Will Levis. JJ McCarthy. Williams. I don't know. I kind of like them. I mean, they look like... I'm old school, I guess. I'm a, 80s, 90s collector, so... They're not bad. Brings me back to the childhood. I do top load as I go because it's important to me that you get your cards safe and sound. So I like to take care of them as we go along. So they're as well protected. Someone's comments already got filtered. Who's saying something wrong? Luke McCaffrey, Blake Corum on the red, Jordan Jefferson, H-N. Bucks Bengals, let's go. Like I said, it will be up on YouTube if anybody missed any of it. Adams, Jefferson, state of the art, Murphy, and Joe Burrow. Pull me a lot too. Something green back here. Hall. Culp. For Prescott on a 2-minute drill. And Josh Downs. Latu normally comes out always. I don't know that I've ever ripped a break that Latu didn't come out. St. Brown. Idols. Elway for sure, right? We got a zoom it in Max Crosby patch. And Nealon for the Cowboys. No number on the patch. That was Elway. Oh, wait. Elway and Bo. Yes, it was. Alright, I told you I'm new to the product. I'm new to the product. You gotta be a little lenient with me. You're right. You were right. Yes, sir. I mean, we got a patch out of the blaster, too. They're not game worn, but still a patch. Young. Davis. Terry and Arnold on the 2-minute drill. And Eckler. I'm a buyer. On which? Which card? I could probably tell you who has it. Empty box. Good luck, everyone. Love. Caleb Williams. Let's go, Bears. Garrett. Lottom. Jalen Ramsey on the silver. Notoriety. Bijan Robinson. Kid Reporter. Bears will take a Caleb. I know they will. I know they'll take a Caleb. Walker. Kamara. Allen. Bates. Surtain. And a green mark for the Raiders. I have been told I over top load too, so that's okay though. If you don't like the card in the top loader, take it out and use it on something else. Chat. You know what that is? Do you know what that is? No way. White. Goff. Milano. Hurts. Epic Performers. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Drake May on a kaleidoscopic. Let's go, Pats. Sick hit. Sick hit. Oh, that was you, Vinny. Ha! Yeah, I remember you saying that yesterday. Let's go. Come on, Chad. Everybody's got to cheer on that. That's a good hit for the man. You know how the game's played. That's a solid banger. We take those. Congrats, my man. Congrats. Let's see. Maybe it's holding more. Mosaic's good like that sometimes. Sometimes there's more. Cunningham. JJ. 2 rookie QBs out of it. 3, actually. I forgot. Chubb. Robinson. Brian Thomas Jr. And Chris Jenkins on the green. Quarterback box. I like it. Got the Caleb, JJ, Drake May, case hit. We'll take that. We will take those. No doubt about it. Welcome in. Wilson, Williams, Mims, Kincaid, Taysom Hill on the silver, JSN on the elevate. Warren, Lynch, Brown, Dobbs, Javon Baker, and a green Jesse Bates. Oh, chat. We'll take Kaleidoscopic out of there, though. That's not a bad blaster. 2 rookie QBs on top of the rookie QB case hit. I'll take that all day long. I will take that. All right. We got to start filling everybody else's box now. Let's go. There's going to be so much base in these. I know there is. So much. Empty box. 14 cards per pack. 84 cards per box. So much. We'll try to get through. Barkley, Favre, Mayfield, Adams, Hall, McMullen, Idols, CJ Stroud, Drew Brees. We're going to have to settle that one up. Prescott, Johnny Wilson, Jordan Love, Dickerson, Moore, Manning, Elway. I don't know. I'm not going to be a fan of this Zenith, I don't think. I don't like when we have to divvy up cards at the end and somebody gets left out. It's not fair. Maybe we'll pull another one and we can go 1-1. Made it. Should be about the most teams. Well, like, I know points and stuff, I normally always add with the highest team. That's how I've always done it since I started doing this. But the dual cards, St. Brown, we used to go left and top always, but I don't really know that that's completely fair either. Jordan, no huddle, Kincaid on the green, 2-minute drill. A to Z, Kelsey, Brian Thomas Jr., McCaffrey, Burnell, Cousins, Marino, Chase. I don't know that that's always fair. Yeah, I know that wouldn't really work in that situation either. But that's how, when Contenders and stuff was out when I started breaking last year, and that's pretty much, we always did left and top. Every baseball break I've ever done, we always, because baseball's got a lot of triples in it too. So what we always did was I went left, right, and then middle. And I made sure everybody got a card because you would always hit multiple of the baseball. I don't know. I've always tried to be as fair as possible with the whole situation. Contenders last year, we did the same way, left and right. If there was two, whoever was on the left, Garrett Hertz got the parallel. You know what I mean? Newbin, Puka, state of the art. Idols, that's Waddle and yeah. See, why can't they all be like that? Neighbors, Wilson, Clark, Puka, Swift, and Slayton. I do like those idol cards, though. Even though they mismatched the teams. Appreciate all them likes. Seriously. Embarrass me on national TV. Vinatieri, Prescott, Wilson, Johnson, George, Joe Alt for the Chargers, Jalen Wright for the Dolphins, 2 minute, Jared Goff, Walker, Williams, Purdy, Allen, Williams, HN. Come on. Bosa, Young, Kamara, Parsons, Crosby, Trice for the Falcons, CJ Stroud, A to Z. I cannot say that guy's name. I apologize. Dallas Turner on the auto for the Vikings. We take that. Burrow, Downs, Eckler, Cup, Peppers. Yeah, they're doing all right to start. Definitely doing all right. I don't even remember who had the Vikings. Last pack of the first Mega. Lewis, Douglas, Lamb, oops, 2 cards. Mitchell, Davis. Sanders on the 2-minute drill green. Drake May, state of the art. Pat's doing all right too. Idols, McCaffrey and Frank Gore. See, that one's a good one. Rome Wilson, Jones, Sutton, Ward, Lawrence, and Wilson. I think I found my football home here. I appreciate that, my man. I do. We try. I mean, I wish I could control what went in the boxes. You know, it's a lot easier, a lot more fun when everybody gets a little taste of the pie. I know that much. But we take rookie QBs all day long, I can tell you that much. I got to grab that card real quick. I accidentally put it in the toplet. The card that we have to figure out at the end, I needed to set that aside before it was buried in the stack. I mean, really, like, it should, and if I had to choose, I would probably say it's almost got to go to the player playing still. Empty box. But that's just my fair. That's what I think would be fair. 6. Crosby, Lewis, Douglas, Lamb. You post all your... Yes, sir. They all go to YouTube. Mitchell, Polk, Idols, Josh Allen, Jim Kelly, Trevor Lawrence, Melton. Yes, sir. They all go. Testaverde, Love, Dickerson, Moore, Manning. Did you miss some? Is that why you're asking, or? But yeah, we put them all on YouTube. I think it's only fair. I mean, you should get to watch something you hopped into, I would think. And that's why I always kind of advertise it too, like, so people can hop in and they don't have to be here and they're still able to watch it. Yeah, I've always, I think, well, when I first started going live, right, so I could never get everybody in here because it always took us a while to fill when I first started going live. So, I started doing that about break 6 or 7, I think. Diggs, Levis, Herbert, Thomas again, Herbert on the no huddle red, Williams on the green, Yancey Thigpen, A to Z. One of my favorite players as a kid. Xavier Worthy, John Elway, McCaffrey, Brunell, Cousins, Marino. Nice cards, but man, the base, it's like absolute. You hit that kaboom, and the rest of them, yeah. Chargers will take a red Herbert, though, on the parallel. Not a huge fan of Zenith. Yeah. This is my first time doing them, so I wasn't sure how it would go. Carr, Stevenson, Lockett, Hall, Henry. Yeah, first time buying in. Richard. That would be Peyton Manning and Anthony Richardson. Justin Herbert, Jonathan Brooks, Chase, Wilson, Clark, Puka, Swift. The zoom inserts, I'm not sure, my man. Like I said, this is literally my first time running them. I haven't even seen a whole lot of people ripping them, to be honest. I mean, I have seen the zoom insert before, but not a whole lot of the other. Manziel, Smith, Stroud, Lynch, Jackson, Joe Milton, Dillon for the Raiders, A to Z, Zach Thomas, Bucky Irvin, Slayton, Williams, Purdy, Allen, Williams. Some people also get in, they hop in, they're like, dude, just skip the base. Like, no, I can't do it. Like, you guys paid to see them. You should be able to see them. Like, I just can't. I can't bring myself to just skip the base. I know some people's in crunch for time. But like I said, that's why we put it on the YouTube. Yeah. He's definitely got the potential. Definitely got the potential. I can't believe they... Well, I mean, I kind of understand. But then again, they're the ones that drafted 2 quarterbacks. Kincaid, Sanders, Walker, Butker, Jackson, Brendan Rice for the Chargers, Marvin Harrison Jr., state of the art, Jamar Chase, and Newton on the auto. H.N. Burrow, Downs, Eckler, Cup. I mean, as far as a product given autos, I fully expected us to get like half and half mems. First 2 boxes of autos, though. That's all right. We take that. Appreciate the likes. Peterson, Cooper, Barclay, Favre, Mayfield, Malachi Corley, Devon H.N. on the green, A to Z Rogers, Malik Neighbors, state of the art, Martis, Peppers, Jones, Sutton, Ward. So like 10 base cards and a rookie, 2 or 3 inserts. Welcome in, welcome in. Empty box. Smith, Stroud, Lynch, Jackson, Kincaid, Theo Johnson for the Giants. A to Z, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, state of the art. Ryan Flournoy, Cowboys. Peppers, Jones, Sutton, Ward, Lawrence. We got a red and a green in here. Sanders, Walker, Butker, Jackson, Peterson, Baker Mayfield on the no huddle red. Garrett Wilson on the green. Color match 2-minute drill. Idols, Marvin Harrison Jr., Randy Moss. There's another one. Bullard, Wilson, Hill, Fryermuth, McLaurin, Robinson. Richardson, not Robinson. My bad. Oh no. Oh no, what? Cooper, Barclay, Favre, Mayfield, Adams, Wright, Jamar Chase, A to Z, Brock Bowers, AJ Barner, Harbaugh, Johnson, Breeze, oops, 2 cards, Irvin, Watt. What's up, Patrick? Oh no, what? That funky type card. Yeah. I don't like the sorting of it. Hall, St. Brown, like I was saying earlier, Young, Kelsey. We'll figure it out at the end. Right? Sonat, Chris Braswell for the Bucks. Goff on the state of the art. Robinson for the Jags. Manning, Murray, Eckler, Urlacher, Robert, Rogers, and Gibbs. Wow. I'm getting in a blender. All I can think about is that card. I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people have, like, football cards that they just put 2 down and they pick one from the other, but I kind of feel like it should go to the active player, in my opinion. Which I know will upset somebody's going to be upset no matter what. There's like nothing you can do about it when it comes down to a coin flip for a card. But I really feel like it should be the active players. Looks like we got a mem in this one. Jones, Garrett, Hurts, Jacobs, Seymour. Yeah, that seems fair. Your rip, you call it. Yeah, I mean, Jenkins, Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers. Why can't they just all be like this? CeeDee Lamb. Another one? That's the same patch we got out of the blaster. Ayuk, Mahomes, Robinson, Jefferson, and Boomer Esiason. I mean, in all honesty, that's what I feel. I wish I would have known about these before we started ripping, so I could have announced that up front. But I really feel like that's the fairest way to do it. Your active player. I know they're idols, but Allen, Vinatieri, Prescott, Wilson, Johnson, Edwards, Gary Clark for the Redskins, Justin Jefferson, A to Z, CJ Stroud, Chris Braswell, Testaverde, Love, Dickerson, and more. Yeah, I know. Like, that's... I mean, the more and more I sit here and stew on it, the more and more I feel like that's the fairest way to do it. And that would be a lot easier than doing a coin flip at the end of every break as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that is 100% the fairest possible way to do it. But I guess next time we'll have to announce that to everybody. So that everyone is aware. Alright, one more mega. Then we get to the prism. I would say empty box. I would say unless we pull two of them, it goes to the active player. And then if you pull two, each person gets one. That's what I agree to. I mean, like I said, the unactive players might not agree, but I think that's the fairest way to do it. Tom, welcome in. Appreciate the heart. Sanders, Walker, Butker, Jackson, Peterson, Kool-Aid, Jaden Daniels on the A to Z. All right, he didn't hide all stream. That's good. Jamar Chase, state of the art. Chop Robinson, Lawrence, Wilson, Hill, Freiermuth, Richardson. I know. I agree. Finally a Jaden, yes sir. He sometimes can be scarce. We want to hit Jaden out of the prism. Anyways, that's what you really want. You want a Jaden prism. Prism silver, prism green. That's where we want Jaden coming out. But we got one. We'll start with one. Oh, I bet, dude. Shia would be shaking too. I pulled that CJ black and white checkerboard last year and I'm like, what? Cooper, Barkley, Favre, Mayfield, Adams, Mason Smith on the red, Jackson on the green, Xavier Worthy, Jared Verse, McLaurin, Harbaugh, Johnson, Breeze, Irvin. I'd be very, very pumped. I know that. No doubt about that. Brees Hall, St. Brown, Young, Kelsey, Vic, DJ James for the Seahawks, Keenan Allen, A to Z, Idols, Waddle, and Duper. See, we hit two of those ones. Leggett, Watt, Manning, Murray, Urlacher Rogers. That's what we always did with contenders, though. Like I said last year when I first started ripping, that's kind of how we always handled that. Jones, Garrett, Hertz, Jacobs, Sherman, Michael Penix Jr., Barry Sanders on the green, Brock Bowers, Ellis, Gibbs, Ayuk, Mahomes, Robinson, Jefferson. Appreciate all the likes. We get another patch, I bet. Yep. Another patch. I was hoping for another auto. Josh Allen, Vinatieri, Prescott, Wilson, Johnson, Jacob Coing for the Niners, A to Z, Lamar Jackson, State of the Art, CeeDee Lamb, Matt Stafford, Z jersey. All right. One of the last teams, I think. Esiason, Testaverde, Love, Dickerson, and more. Alright, last pack of Zenith. George, Bosa, Young, Kamara, Trey Benson, Braylon Allen, Idols, McCaffrey and Gore, Michael Penix. I can't believe these aren't numbered. Brock Bowers, Manning, Elway, McCaffrey, Burnell, Cousins. Yeah. The State of the Arts are nice. It's a nice looking insert. I mean, I think they look, a lot nicer than... I mean, the greens are nice. Like, that's color match, but... The state-of-the-art silvers look... I like it. I'm not saying I'm going to run out and buy a million more boxes of this, but it's not terrible. I would call it better than Absolute. Other than Absolute's case hit. Just my opinion, but not everybody has the same. Alright. I knew that was going to happen. There's some penny sleeves up there holding that box straight. Knocking cards down. It's good for an itch. Absolutely. I know the first year I broke when we ripped Absolute, we hit tons and tons of autos out of Absolute. Alright, empty box. We should have 12 packs. Let's make sure there's 12. 3 and 3, that's 6. 3 and 3, that's 6. So we got 12. Every one of these gonna rip funny. Alright. Walker, Eckler, Watt, Moss, Bates, Diggs, Turner, Jordan Travis on the silver, Jerry Jeudy on the green, Don Beebe, red, white, and blue, Rashid Rice, red, white, and blue, George Kittle, red, white, and blue, Bo Nix, fireworks, Emergent, Brock Bowers, and Ray Davis. We take those. All right, not a bad first pack. These are where everybody will start to get irritated with me, because there is, like, all these inserts need sleeved. Like, everybody's going to be like, hurry up, man. Like, I'm trying. Kid Reporter case hit. Chad, I appreciate you guys tonight, for real, though. You're cutting it up in the chat, which sometimes I open cards and not a single person. It's like crickets. Like, I know I'm not the best at this, but I enjoy it. I have fun. It's like, those red, white, and blue cards, yeah, they might be vets, but it's still an insert that I feel needs top loaded. The greens need top loaded. Like, maybe it'll open better this way. Upside down. And then we have to flip every one of them. Carr, Metcalf, Taylor, Perry, Allen, Wayne, Darnold, Terrell Owens on the silver, Tyreek Hill on the green, Cooper DeJean on the red, white, and blue. There you go, Eagles. Trey Hendrickson, red, white, and blue. Gonzalez, red, white, and blue. Emergent, Keenan Coleman, Jordan Love on the hype, and Jalen Polk. Well, no, I don't want to do that. I guess I could just penny sleeve them and then top load them after, but I don't want to mix up what we're doing. I'd rather just take care of them, so you guys know they're well taken care of. Cooper deserves a spot. Super Bowl corner. He deserves some love. Red, white, and blue, Pat's colors. What, you mean this one? Chad, only some cards make the stand, but we do show them all at the end, all the ones I got top loaded so far. And I actually end up top loading more after, because of packaging purposes, to make sure that everybody's getting their cards safely. Like I said, I do have been told I over top load, but that's okay. Moon, Young, Slayton, Hutchinson, Burrow, Marcus Allen, Collins, James Lofton on the silver, DK Metcalf, green, Tyson Badgett, red, white, and blue, Reggie Wayne, red, white, and blue, Emmanuel Forbes, red, white, and blue, Emergent, Brian Thomas Jr., Josh Jacobs, fireworks, Trey Benson. Bengals, Bucks. most of the time at the end of the recap, I do not announce it. So if you're going to stay for the recap, you're going to want to watch, because I don't repeat 200 names again. But that's about what we average in top loaders a break. If not, I'd say we average right around 200. I ripped 4 of these boxes and only got 3 nicks. Really? Huh. And it says Bengals Bucks. Did you hit any CJ Silvers? Or not CJ, Jaden Daniels Silver? I'd probably pay for the box. They're pretty close. Or even probably a Jaden red, white, and blue. Otten, Namath, George, Pitts, Biner, Young, Freeney, Don Beebe on the silver. Malik Neighbors on the green. There you go, Giants. Jordan Travis, red, white, and blue. Trey McBride, Sam Darnold, Najee Harris on the hype. Rome Odunze on the prismatic. And Jermaine Burke. I don't think we've said Odunze yet. Don't recall saying his name yet. These are just like, they're wild cards, man. You never know what's going to be in them. Like, you never know what player's going to be on what. It's like when Prism runs these, they don't hide from putting rookies on these parallels. Yeah, you can't even see Malik up there. Why's it gotta be a pain? Pickens, Welker, Horn, Reed, Johnson, Myers, Lofton, Marshawn Lloyd on the silver, Jimmy Johnson on the green, Corey Dillon, Chris Jones, Brock Purdy, red, white, and blue, Prismatic, Dallas Turner, Prism Break, DK Metcalf, and Blake Corum. If I was to buy a single pack at the store, that's probably about what the pack would look like. Because that's just my luck. 100%, that's what it would look like. I'm actually in a break right now. I don't know if he's full yet, but he was going live at 6:30. I don't even remember what 2 teams I bought, but that's my mojo is I always buy 2 teams because it seems like one hits and one don't. So I've always, ever since I started hopping in breaks, I've always grabbed 2. At least 2. That's just how I buy into breaks. Everybody's a little different, but I've always grabbed 2 teams because that seems to be the best way for me. You and me both? Yeah, like it's just always worked the best for me. Like most of the time one team hits and the other does not. Like I might get 1 card. I bought into a case of Deca. Well, I think you were in here yesterday, Vinny. I bought into a case of Deca for a single player. It was George Pickens. Cost me, I think it was $100 for George Pickens. $100 bill. I hit 2 cards. 2 silvers, I think, out of Deca. I gotta open some top loaders. So, you know, it's just how it goes sometimes, man. But we all know what we're getting into, really. Like, we're playing the game. The Panini game. We're playing. I see, I haven't done any tops yet either. But Topps Cosmic Football is coming out. I am not a fan of unlicensed product, but I am a fan of filling breaks. So, I mean, if people are into Topps, I have no problem getting some. But I personally am not a Topps fan. Topps Football anyways, because it's unlicensed. But I don't think the sales of Topps unlicensed products are hurting at all. It sounds like the people are really buying them up still. Mayfield, Gardner, Snead, Hart, Judy, Williams, Lewis, David, Devontae David on the silver, Gus Edwards on the green, Byron Murphy, red, white, and blue, Derrick Henry, red, white, and blue, Jordan Love, red, white, and blue, Tua, Prison Break, another Fireworks Bo Nix, Latu, Kid Reporter. Why does this one look different? It's a different parallel, isn't it? Oh yeah, green and silver. Ah, so they're not the same card. I was like, we hit 2 of those, but we didn't. Wise, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, my man. We're trying to get through this Prism. Everybody's patiently waiting while I sleeve all these Prism cards. Seems like the Prism packs give you a lot of parallels and rookies. So everybody's being patient with me while I have to do 6 cards out of each pack, it seems like. We hit Drake May Kaleidoscope at the airport. Can't hear well, but watching. All right, sounds good, my man. Wait, why is he at the... Flip the card to green for the base insert. The green one's a base? What do you mean flip it? They say the exact same thing. I know. One's silver, one's green, but they say the same thing on them. It's not like one's a... what do you call that? Green is Prism, other's not. They both said Prism on them, though. That says Prism Football. Panini Prism Football. This one says Prism Football. Panini. I don't know. I don't want to fight over it. I promise that. No? Alright. I'm not going to argue. I'm just saying what they both say on the back, man. At the top on the back. See, Wise knows. This guy's a breaker. Ah, okay, my man. I see now. Okay. So this is the Prism, the green one. And this is the base. Alright. See, this man knows what he's talking about. He's probably been into cards a lot longer than I have. What the fuck? I thought you were talking about the writing on the bottom. My bad, man. Wilson. Hold on, I gotta put the... Said my screen was idle too long. Campbell. Yeah, now that I went through that whole thing, I feel like an idiot because I did know that. Johnson, Marino. Because I always look at the back of the cards and I'm like, oh, it's a prism. Williams, Taylor on the green, Parsons, Favre, Davis, Bryce Young, fireworks, Emergent, Kean Coleman, Dallas Turner. Singletary, Evans, Mosley, Laporta, Thielen, Smith-Schuster, Jackson, Trey Hendrickson on the silver, Green Leary, Marshawn Lloyd, red, white, and blue, Herman Moore, red, white, and blue, Puka, red, white, and blue, Emergent, Xavier Worthy, Hype, Brees Hall, and Mitchell for the Eagles. Yeah, I know that. That's not a secret. Warren, Falk, Owens, Dolch, Peppers, Jones, Love, Jacoby Myers on the silver, Derek Carr, green, Brian Jordan, Frank Gore, Morton Anderson, Hype, Hall, Lloyd on the prismatic, and Will. Appreciate that follow. Hyatt, David, Testaverde, Murray, Cousins, Favre, Puka, Blant, Rice, Penix Jr., Elliott, Tommy Flores, Malik Neighbors, Prismatic, Portals, Joe Montana, and Joe Melton. Appreciate all the likes. 2 packs, chat. Curse, Fryermuth, Seymour, Njoku, Suggs, Manning, Williams, Byron Murphy on the silver, Ogden on the green, Shakir, Diggs, Smith, Portals, Xavier Worthy, Fireworks, Derrick Henry, Trice, Kid Reporter. Last pack mojo. Good luck, everyone. Walker, Johnson, Harris, Stidham, Trumbull, Kelsey, Duggar, Jalen Hyatt on the silver, Drew Bledsoe, green, Jacob Coing, red, white, and blue, Marvin Mims, Kobe Turner, Fireworks, JJ McCarthy, Bo Nix, Emergent, and Corley. Somebody said they only got 3 Bo Nix out of the whole thing. That's what we got. I will recap after I finish these last couple sleeves. I appreciate all the Bo Nix. You do appreciate them? I appreciate you hopping in, my man. Thank you. I also appreciate you hopping in. I appreciate everyone that hopped in. I know that they don't always go everyone's way, but I think it was pretty solid. I think it was pretty good. Thank you. I'm going to run through these. May, Bowers, Turner Auto, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Newton Auto, Nix, Neighbors, Nix, Crosby, McCarthy, Daniels, DeJean, Mims, Coing, Turner, Bledsoe, Hyatt, McCarthy, Nix, Henry, Worthy, Smith, Owens, Kittle, Rice, Beebe, Judy, Travis, Bowers, Penix, McCaffrey, Stafford, Penix, Bowers, Waddle, Worthy, Stroud, Love, Crosby, Goff, Bowers, Prescott, Neighbors, Harrison, Jefferson, Milton, Herbert, Richardson, Herbert, Lawrence, Allen, McCaffrey, Stroud, Waddle, Puka, Neighbors, Kelsey, Jordan, Thomas, Bates, Hill, Thomas, Jenkins, Mark, Ramsey, Corum, Levis, McCarthy, Shakir, Diggs, Ogden, Murphy, Flores, Elliott, Rice, Blant, Penix, Neighbors, Montana, Anderson, Gore, Jordan, Carr, Myers, Lloyd, Puka, Moore, Lloyd, Leary, Worthy, Hendrickson, Coleman, Young, Davis, Favre, Parsons, Taylor, Williams, Love, Henry, Murphy, Edwards, David, Purdy, Jones, Dillon, Johnson, Lloyd, Turner, Metcalf, Corum, Darnold, McBride, Travis, Beebe, Odunze, Thomas, Forbes, Wayne, Badgett, Metcalf, Lofton, Coleman, Hendrickson, Gonzalez, Hill. Alright, that's everything I got top loaded so far. I appreciate everyone that hopped in this one. And I hope to see you on the next one. Take care now.